I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I have traveled the world over, but never found the peace that comes from watching my fishes as they swim about their home. My heart is happy and I am content to sit and watch them swim. I will not be alone while these fishies are in my home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home.
Well, all right. Hello, everybody. Delighted to be here with you tonight. Our dear, precious friend Dina is with us, but not visually and not auditorily. He's in the chat and will be with us this evening, carrying on. She went to the dentist and had a hard day of it. So we're going to give her tonight to rest and relax and enjoy and return. She'll return Sunday night. And we'll have a good old time. Hello, Silver Creek Wildlife. Nice to see you, Tommy. There was something. Oh, yeah, Tommy. We're doing a project. I'm buying a piece of art from Tommy, and I think we haven't quite nailed it down yet, but I think he's on the right track. He's gonna do a natural something, so we'll see, and I'll be delighted whatever it is. So Psycho Plant Lady says, I'm here. Kim Minnie, prayers for Dina. Indeed, she's in a lot of pain. She just hurting from all that dental work. How's the Pisces? Hello. OC Urban Gardener is here. Matt CC3. Hello, Matt. NC's Pleco Cavers is here. Mattis Factory. Who else? Let's see. We said Kim. We said NC. I think we got everybody covered so far. Brody's Bettas. Hi, Brody's Bettas. 3G is with us. Doom Pie and Stan Pittman. Yes, she did. Guppy Town Aquatics 500. Hello. Nice to have you guys here. So tonight is show and tell, and I don't have the link up. Let me do that. Let's see, we got it right here. And let me pin it. Okay. So the link is up and pinned. And what is Silver Creek doing? Oh, that's something else. Oh, that's Silver Creek's link. Very good. Saw some pit bull pleco at the local fish store today. They were hecka cute. Pit bull pleco. That's neat. Most people will be online in 11 minutes. Yeah, probably. We're at 42. There'll be another 40 in here. Matt's looking for Corey. I don't know if Corey's going to make it. Corey is he's having a hard day too. Everybody's having a hard day. I think it's a hard week, a hard month maybe. We'll see. Um, hey, Adam Armbruster. Nice to see you. Great to have you with us. Doobie doo. So the shop is open. We're not there all the time. We're there in the mornings, Monday through Friday, and until 2 in the afternoon. That's 5 days a week. We don't have Saturday and Sunday worked out yet. I haven't quite figured out what to do about that. We're going to do something, but don't know what yet. Let's see. How's the Pisces? Oh, it's Mattis Factory's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Mattis. Another Virgo. We got a lot of Virgos in here. Chad Haffer setting up a 120. Excited for the plants he ordered, learning so much. Let's go, you bet. Let's get Chad a wrench. Get him, get him turn blue here. Monica. Hello, Monica. Glad to finally catch a live. Well, nice to have you with us. Let's get Monica a wrench too. There she goes. All right. Well, we got you both wrenched. We'll see how long it takes. And here's Bruce Bierman, a figment of our imagination. Hello, Bruce. Nice to have you with us. Figment and all. And who was that? Cecil Mayberry. And Chun Dragon. Hello, Coon Dragon, Chun Dragon. Thorsten V.C. Hoff. Greetings from Germany, Dusseldorf, and a happy birthday to the birthday child. And a wrench for you right there, coming at you, Thorsten. Corey Miller. There's Corey. There's one Corey. Corey Miller, Chad Haffer. Hit the like button. Pacheco Romero Hector from Spain also. Hello, Pacheco Romero. Hector, that is moderator. Gonna get you wrenched up. Everybody gets a wrench. Everybody gets to be a member of the club, and we all have equal authority here, with some more equal than others. Melanie Moran. Hello, Melanie. Nice to have you here. Tony Hart is here. Hello, Tony. Nice to have you with us. And he says, hi, the legend that is. And who else? That's it for now. Who else we got? House of Pisces. My birthday was last Wednesday, says Chin Dragon. Gotta subscribe to keep your wrench. That's right. Make sure you subscribe to the Father Fish channel. All of you folks, if you're not subscribed to the channel, do so and you'll be able to keep your wrench. Otherwise, it'll disappear between broadcasts. Get your wrench on, says Adam. Invincible. 40-gallon Father Fish setup was doing great until the glass broke. Now I have two 10-gallon tanks until I can get a 75 next year. Oh dear. The tanks really tend to do well until the glass breaks. Oh, that's dreadful. I did that over, let's see, what was it? 2 days ago. We were doing something, I don't remember what, replacing a shelf on one of our racks. And we moved the tanks off, and I backed up into one, and managed not to fall on the other one, but I dropped what I was holding and it hit the top edge and just cracked the tank. It's a 10-gallon tank, window pane glass. So we wound up with a lot of water on the floor. Fortunately, there were no fish in that tank, so I don't think. We never found any. So I guess we lucked out. Felix Razzo from Anaheim. Nice to have you with us, Felix. Get Felix a wrench here. Doing good. Let's see. Chad Haffer, Matco. What is this? Cody. Thin new tanks. Oh, they're terrible. When I first moved to Florida, I was introduced to commercial aquariums. There was, at the time, a man who made all of the aquariums for all of the farmers, and they were made out of much thicker glass. They used double plate for 10 gallons and quarter inch for everything. Like a 40-gallon breeder was made with quarter-inch glass. So they were solid tanks. Probably still around. Unfortunately, they're not usable because farmers never cleaned the glass on their tanks. And over years and years of water dripping and splashing with that hard alkaline water, they all became impossibly etched. The alkalinity actually over a long period of time eats into the glass, and it's like scratches on it that just makes it so cloudy you can't even see through them anymore. So there were, I remember when one of the big farmers replaced all of their tanks with acrylic systems, they had 1,000 tanks, 40-gallon breeders, 1,040-gallon breeders piled up on the back of their lot. And nobody wanted because you couldn't see into them. They were all horribly etched. I think I wound up with a few, but didn't really keep them. It's very difficult to buff the etching out of glass. So basically, no one bothered. But they were very solid tanks. Those tanks at that point, that was about the year 2000, and they were built in about 1960. So they were upwards of 40 years old and still going strong. Just amazing how effective they were. That old man built some tiered tanks. His last efforts were to build these miraculous tiered tanks that just went up and up and up and up and splashed water down and brought it back around. Magnificent things. I don't know whatever happened to all of those, but he eventually retired, or I guess he retired in bed one night and never came back to work. He was one of those old timers who just died with his boots on. Every day of his life was spent in the hobby, and he was a beloved man, a wonderful man. 40-year-old tank. Yep, there were a lot of them. Corey's saying he has some old tanks. The old stainless tanks. I have a few of those. I had to let some go when I closed my shop. I had a 40 gallon and a 50-gallon stainless tank. I kept a bunch of little ones. I have some small ones, but they're pretty special too. Adam, my tank at 6 months is looking best yet. No water changes. Drekon Tosh, peace and love. Hope all is well and good. Thank you, Tosh. Thank you, Drakon. And did Bill, the 10 gallons starting to take off. Looking good. Thanks for the great advice. Matt CC says, my son threw my magnifying glass in the tank and squashed my Ludwigia. Lucky it's rooted good, no damage. Well, all right. Sun and Moon. Hello, Sun and Moon. Tony Hart. Are clown loach okay to keep with angelfish? Generally, yeah. Clown loaches really don't bother much. They kind of prefer to to hide out and come out to eat. They will come out at night, but they really don't bother other fish very much at all. Adam says father fish saves fish lives. Then new tanks up. We did that. All right, back to that. Let me jump forward here. Donovan Finney. Hello, hello. Aquariums, Animals, and Me from New Zealand. By the way, in November, I don't remember the day, we'll be doing a joint show with a New Zealand pet shop sometime in November. We'll give you more information about that as we get closer to it. Let's see, Derek Drobanak from New Jersey. Maybe get a wrench for Darren. A Derek, rather. Tanner. Dennis O'Brien. Hello, Dennis. Yeah, let's get somebody up here to show off their tank. Christian B. Hello, hello. Kristen Anderson. I want to buy your book. Yeah, me too. I'm waiting. The guys who are putting it together are still putting it together. They've got it pretty well written. There are a few little add ons. We just completed a research project and a really very significant one that we need to include in the book. Um, Other than that, they're trying to make sure that all of the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted and that it's literate and readable, which it so it's just really magnificent. Carly Puig is here. Hello, Carly, except that we got no picture and we got nothing. Got a mic, I think. Carly, can you hear us? Got no screen. Got nothing. We're not there. As soon as you get all that, there he is. There's Carly. Hello, hello.
Hello, can you? It's because I'm far away, so it takes a while.
Right, where are you?
So I'm in Rio de Janeiro,
In Rio.
inside my apartment,
Oh my. In your apartment in
and this
Rio.
is my trough.
Your trough. Oh, that's look. That's really pretty fancy. Look at that. He's got.
It's the most expensive part of this was the fauna. So it's kind of a punk rock style thing,
Yeah,
right?
it's pretty cool.
And the goal was to have life bearers, so brackish water. So first, I did not have any plants inside. I only had these garden type plants here,
Okay, right.
and
Potted plants.
and
Yeah.
it's thriving. It's been 10 months, and the water is very stable,
Uh huh.
and many fish died. But I think I'm breeding them for resilience to disease instead of color and form, right?
Okay. What kind of fish are in it?
Platies, guppies, Molinesias, and betta. Just a couple of
Wonderful.
bettas.
Wonderful. Well,
And
that's
and I have
that's.
a bridge here to the other part there.
Oh, look
Bridge.
at that. Okay.
And the
Yeah.
fish, they go from one side to the other.
Do they? Yeah. It's got a smaller vat back there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So I woke them up. I usually do not do that, but for father fish, right? So
Well, right.
I do not
Nice.
have soil, as you noticed,
Okay.
but my substrate is all that timber, construction timber. It's a kind of, and also these religious type
Pottery.
things that,
Right. Yeah.
so there's a lot of substrate there for bacteria to.
Right. Well, it's pretty nifty. I like it.
I
Very
love
good.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
wonderful.
it's therapy for me.
Right. 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 I love it. That's fun.
So that's what I had.
Well, that's something. That's a lot. Thank you so much. And look at the guppy swimming around.
And
So,
they are not so frightened because there is no glass on the sides. So
right.
I guess they are more chill, like with, and they have lots of hiding places. So yeah,
Oh, they do indeed.
yeah.
Yes, they do. Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thank you, Carly. That's
Thank
wonderful.
you for the fish.
Appreciate it. You bet. See if I can get me back up. There we go. Take care. Bye for now. Thank you. Very nice. That's fun. Let's see. Will the book be available in the UK? We are going to the book will initially be available online as a PDF, an electronic book. So you'll be able to get that. Um, and then those who buy it will get a break on the cost of the hardback when that comes out, which will be sometime next year. At least that's the current plan. It'll be so initially, it'll be available globally, but initially probably only in English. We'll work on some translations once we get up and going. We'll want to get a couple of languages, particularly for people in India and the Spanish speaking world, and maybe German or French. I don't know. We'll see how it all goes. But it is happening, and it's going to be out. I'm chomping at the bit because I need to get some money going here, and I can't get pre-sales because the guys who are working on it don't want me to do pre-sales until they're within a month of publication, and they're not within a month yet. They're within about 2 months. So we're just hanging fire, waiting for it to happen. It'll happen when it happens. It's a great deal of work. It's what they're doing is something that there isn't anything out there comparable to it. The quality of work that TFH did in some of their earlier publications, it's comparable to that. A lot of graphics, a very careful attention paid to chapters and uh, 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 notations and the like. It's going to be eminently readable and eminently valuable. Plus, it covers a lot of territory, all of it having to do with the natural tank. So it will be a major resource for anyone interested in the natural aquarium. Oh, Mermaid got her money's worth. I don't know. I think she would rather have not spent the money, but what are you going to do? She feels worse today than she did yesterday. Yeah, I talked to her last night and she was pretty chipper, but that was before all the medication wore off, I think. Do you call your method Walstead or Father Fish? It is not a Walstead method, no. Walstead, there are substantial differences. while we do give credit to Wolstead and to others for research and work they've done to bring us to this point, we've made very substantial and fundamental changes to the so called Wolstead system. We do not, however, uh, refer to it title wise as the father fish system. We refer to it as a natural aquarium, although reference is made in the text to the father fish approach. And that's basically because it is very much an eclectic approach, in spite of what most want to believe. Um, it carries a wide range of options and alternatives. How many pages? Right now, it's in excess of 200. It looks like about 225 right now. Dennis O'Brien would love to come and donate time, help and learn some things to bring back to Ohio. You want to come to the come and donate time to what, Dennis? To the shop, to the book? So what are you referring? We need help with everything. Oh dear, they only gave her Advil. Oh my. Stan noticed the beard's coming back. It's coming back, but it's coming back um like a snail. Very slowly. I think as I get older, the testosterone levels go down and the hair growth slows. This is 3 weeks and it's not a quarter of an inch. So getting it to an inch is going to be about 4 months, near as I can tell. It's going to be a process. And I'm going to probably stop there at an inch. I'm not going to grow a big long beard again. It will be more toned, if you will. And I'm going to keep my hair at this level. I prefer not to have it long anymore. But I like the cut. I like this non-shaved in the back. Can I see it? There it is, like so. That's the Trump cut. You know, the Donald shaves cuts his hair that way. As it's unshaved. I don't like shaved. Yep. Well, I just dropped the camera. Oh dear. I do need help. I do indeed. All right. We're back, more or less. Get this out of my way a little. Oh dear. Scott. Need to give Scott a wrench here. Scott just discovered the channel. Loves the wealth of knowledge. Well, thank you, Scott. Nice to have you with us. Show and tell with Jace Bell. At a planted tank with rosy reds, ripped all my plants. Could you recommend a plant-friendly fish? Nearly anything but rosy reds. There are a few things you can't do. I mean, they just don't work. Silver dollars just don't work. Pacu just don't work. Big old cichlids that have been in a bear tank all their lives just don't work. But it's amazing how much does. And if you plant the tank heavily, you can put cichlids in it. You need to put them in when they're young so they get used to being in a planted tank rather than when they're big and old and cranky and just want to tear everything up. So nearly anything really. Let's see. Adam says I have more hair than him. And see at PCS. Dizzy. I know. Oh dear. Come on, guys. You can do better. Psychoplant Letty, if you see my new video, says NC. Stan gave up and started shaving his head. Haven't done that. That's something I've never done. Probably won't. It. I can't imagine. I can't imagine the look. I'm not in love with my head that much. I don't know how I would feel about that. Norman Hamden. Will the book be available in Malaysia? It will be available in print to be able to ship worldwide. In the English language, it'll be available online worldwide. Let's see, Tanner is here. Hello, Tanner.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. How was your store launch?
Well, we had a few people come in. It was nice. It's
That's
it's
good.
it's going to be okay. We just need to get the word out to more folks locally. But we're there right now, Monday through Friday until 2 in the afternoon. Um, Once we get a little more traffic, we'll invest in having someone there on the weekends, and then even later in the day. So it's just really just starting, but we're getting somebody in every day, so that's nice.
That's
Show
good.
us your Tell us about your tank here.
This
You
is
got a
my
lot of
shrimp tank. It's kind of a disastered mess. Just stuff thrown in it.
got a lot
But
of shrimp in it though.
yeah, it's full. There's more than what you can see right there. There's babies all over the walls, as you can see.
Oh, nice,
But it's kind of
nice.
just like an algae pit where I throw plant trimmings and hope they grow.
Well, it's obviously working for shrimp, isn't it?
I guess so, yeah. This tank hasn't been stopped running in like 3 years.
Well, Nate,
And I've never gravel backed it or anything. I mean, it has gravel in it, but
I see.
it's pretty thick.
What do you feed the shrimp?
Whatever. It doesn't really matter. They eat whatever.
Oh,
I
nice.
I feed them like Bacteria E like once a month, and then I just
Oh,
feed them a high calcium food.
cool.
I'll
A
feed
lot of
them pleco
black. Huh?
pellets or just shrimp food with high calcium. But I have really hard water, so the calcium usually isn't an issue.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, right, right. Are they all black or there's some other color?
They're blue, but some of them are
Are they?
darker than others.
Oh,
And then there's
nice.
a ton of scuds in here.
Very cool. You don't notice any conflict with the scuds, do you?
Not these ones. I had some other ones and they caused issues, but they were a bit bigger. These ones are the ones from Philips.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jessica was just asking about getting a Daphnia culture, and I was going to mention Phillips to her. Somebody post the link for Phillips
I've
Fish.
been really pleased with Philips. Everything
He
that I've
does,
gotten from him is amazing.
he does a wonderful job. I talked to him yesterday. We had a long conversation. We're going to start working together more closely because what I want to do with my shop now is get a food web going in all of the tanks. And I'm going to get it from him.
Yeah, his stuff is just so high quality and it never comes in bad.
Yep. Yep. He's doing a remarkable job.
Like you could see all the seed shrimp on the I don't know if you could see it through the camera, but all the seed shrimp, this is all just from plant cuttings that I've thrown in here. They just attach onto.
Nice.
But yeah, this tank is wall to wall filled in the morning because of all the algae. They're just all over the wall. I see new babies every day. I
Wow.
think
That's
I think
really
it's
cool.
starting to get at like that critical mass where the babies start to die off. So I'm gonna take it down here shortly and pull all the ugly ones out and only keep the
You
nice
really
ones.
do have a lot of shrimp in there, don't you? Do you
There's
have a
probably there's probably a few hundred scuds too.
do you have a market for them for the shrimp?
Yeah, but like I don't get much for them, like $2 a piece, but it's something, right?
True.
It's not as good as my bristlenose, but the bristlenose are a lot harder to get rid of than these. These I could get rid of in a week.
Right.
I could sell
Right.
probably like 50 a week locally and then another 100 a month from my local stores.
Uh-huh. Nice.
But it's too hot here to ship anything because it's 110 degrees today. So
Oh my word. Where are you?
deep SoCal.
Okay, right. Yeah,
Like,
I'm shipping into SoCal and Texas, and it's tough.
yeah,
I
the
really take a
I bought
beating
some
with it.
crypts off you, and they were on the verge of not being good anymore. But the crypts will always come back. That's why I bought
They
them in
do.
the
That's
summer.
right. Yeah. So long as the roots are good.
See, I could show you them right now. They're starting to come back. You could see,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
and these are all from local people.
Nice. That's a pretty one in the middle there.
Yeah, those ones are like purplish red. They're just starting to regrow, so they don't look
Uh
that
huh.
great yet. I think I have a bigger one in my tank over here. See that?
Oh yeah. Right.
That's a
Right.
better representation of them.
Nice marble. There's
Yeah,
a
that's my
marble
pair.
koi. They're koi marble, aren't they?
Yeah, koi
Right.
marbles.
Yeah.
And one of them is pearl scaled. That one is
Oh, cool.
ventral fins.
Ha.
But yeah, hope your store goes well, and I hope you have a great night.
Thank you so much, Tanner. Nice to have you stop in.
I see you.
Bye. Very nice. Very nice. Dakota Greg. Devils Lake, North Dakota. Exceptional perch lake due to numerous large scuds. How cool. Collecting a bucket of big DL scuds. What a wonderful idea. Love it. Let me get you a wrench there, Dakota. Appreciate it. Gamers United Kill Crew. That's another wrench coming up. And who else? Got anybody new? Jessica Marvelous. I have new baby guppies, a few detritus worms, one of the variety. Yeah, Phillips Fish Works. And let me talk a little more about that. Um, what I'm going to do is buy a large quantity of mixed food web material and set up tubs with it, and then move it into on a continuing basis into all of my tanks. I've been talking about that. I've been preaching it. I've been teaching it for months, but I really haven't done it, not on a consistent basis. So that's the game plan to get that really happening. And then Tony at Fishworks has agreed at Phillips to work with me. We're going to work together to really build that end of the hobby. I've asked him to join us in our Discord because it's just a natural fit, which will expand the scope of the Discord channel and get it into a broader experience in the fish world. So we're hoping we're hoping something along those lines will happen as well. So look toward the next 6 months to a year, a really major push on understanding what the food web is and how to achieve it. Jacob Wade, hello, Jacob.
Oh, hey man. I'm
How
doing
are
good, man. Pretty
Nice to
good.
see you.
Uh, oh, it's good to see you guys too, man. I'm just nice to see that all this stuff is actually truly taking in my substrate because the babies that keep coming in, the small stuff that's regrowing, none of it's actually molting improper. It's actually molting healthy. It's coming in actually like a real bright green
Oh,
everywhere. Even on this one. See the little guys coming off right there?
oh,
It's green.
yep, yep. Beautiful.
This thing is just going crazy. That broadleaf.
Yeah, that's a Ludwigia, a red Ludwigia. Pretty
But I've
cool.
noticed I'm getting red the closer that it is towards this, but
Well,
it's
that's
not
great.
getting but it's not getting the real red if I would put it in real sunlight,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. Yeah, it takes a lot of light to get that red in a tank. I've seen some people do it. I've never done it effectively, and I really have a lot of light in my tank, but I've not been able to achieve that quite. But I have seen it done. It
It's
looks
it's uh
beautiful. You're doing really well, Jacob. It's really
it's
gorgeous.
I'm actually not losing nothing. I'm actually getting babies coming in. I've actually got another Cory cat I just spotted the other day
Oh
that's
wow,
like really small, and that's like the third baby because there's one baby that's the small one, and then there's another one somewhere. He's and that's oh there's another one. See, there's another one.
oh
I'm
yeah,
getting babies
wow,
out the world now, and I thought they really did well when you had moss, but I eliminated the moss, and it seems like they're still comfortable with the breeding.
nice,
And then
nice.
the hornwort's actually doing amazing too. And I showed a person that I'm really good friends with at Petco, and he told me, I said, well, if I would have known that, I would have gotten hornwort a long time ago. And he told me because hornwort drops its needles off and it lays it on its ground. And I've shown him that I've had this up and running for this long. And he asked me, he said, I've been trying to get hornwort to grow right for over 5 years. And he says it drops the green needles like pine cones and it drops it and lays it everywhere.
Yeah, it's
And
because he
I
does
asked
not
him
he does
and
not have decent substrate.
that's
He's
what I
got
told him. I said,
yeah,
well, what's on your
gravel.
substrate? He said gravel. And I
Yep,
said, there's your problem.
that's right.
He looked at me like I was kind of weird, but the information that I followed up and explained to him, he said, there's a guy here that actually has a college degree for 10 years in biological science, and he's actually, I guess, got like a full master's degree. And he said, I basically he said, how do you know this kind of stuff? You've never even went to school. I said, well, it doesn't take someone that with perfect knowledge. It's just you got to find love in it. If you find love in it, something you enjoy, you learn it. You learn all the flaws about it. You learn all the mess ups, and then you learn everything to do right with it. And that's the step where I'm at.
Right.
I'm
Well, thank
doing
you,
things.
Jacob. Nice to have you with us. You're doing great. Appreciate it.
Oh, and my food
Yeah,
web is actually still continuing to work.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, Jacob. Say
Oh
goodnight,
yeah, thank you
Jacob.
guys.
You
All right, good
bet.
night, guys.
Bye. Ah, nice. Adam Armbruster. 10 years. Right. 10 years. I know. Oh, dear. What's going on here? Beto Great Lakes. 30-gallon dino. Boy, just decided to start with a 20-gallon for trial and error. Okay, let me move it along here. Dino says I show and told him in the last stream. That's right. We did show and tell Sunday night, and it was fun. We had a good time with it. Let's see. I had. Let me get back over here a minute. I had Dina up, and okay, she has not posted anything. I was watching her Discord channel, and then I got kind of carried away doing looking at people's orders. Let's see. I posted a few fish. I posted some shrimp. What else? I think I posted some ember tetras. I posted a beautiful mustard gas betta. All of those are, if you look at the alphabetical list under the letter F for fish, you should be able to find them. Let me see if they come up. Catalog, alphabetical. Alphabetical. Okay. Let's see if I get it. F. Oh, that's bold. Okay. We're not up to F yet. Yes, we are right there. Floating, floating, burn. Yep, I see. We have Mickey Mouse platies, green fire tetras, ember tetras, albino biker, electric blue acara, mustard gas betta. So we've got 6, and then neocaridina. We have 7 fish items listed. Um, so give it a go, guys. We're starting to get them. We don't have a category yet, I don't think, but that'll be next soon as we get ourselves together here. But if you go on the alphabetical list under the letter F, we have 6 different groups of fish. These electric blue acaras are 4 inches long. They are stunning, absolutely stunning fish. The albino biker is about 3 inches in really good shape. They're looking good. We got some inexpensive stuff and some expensive stuff. The Ember Tetras is a group of 5. A group of 5 for $39.95. Should say that. Where does it say that? I need to get back and fix this. Yeah, they're not $40 a piece. Oh, here it is. It's a group of 5. Group of 5 Ember Tetras for $39.95. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Pretty little fish. The same with the Mickey Mouse. These are big, fancy, very healthy Mickey Mouse platies. All of these fish are unusual quality fish. They're all very high quality fish. So any fish you get from us is going to be fully guaranteed, and will be something you'll really be proud to have. So you can look at some fish now on Father Fish. And see, Pleco Cavers is still here. Show and tell with J Spell. I give you a wrench, didn't I? Powder blue gourami compatible with the dwarf frogs. Powder blue, yeah, probably. They should be all right. Um, some of the gouramis are kind of aggressive. Powder blue's not aggressive. The big blue gourami is kind of aggressive. Some of the larger ones are. What else? Vanoksky is here. Hello, Vanoksky. Dakota Greg. Dakota Gray has an interesting comment. He says, I wouldn't be surprised if the Fatherfish legacy eventually makes his method the dominant one. The results are incredible and easier than the corporate method. You know what's interesting me? Um, KG Tropicals just did a a very open, frank video in which he praised the Father Fish system and praised Lucas Bretz, but said, but before you do that, you need to learn more about the hobby. And then he came up with uh, his own plan for a starter tank. He said that he has used set up some father fish tanks. I know his wife did, um, and they like them. But he said, but you can't do it as your first tank because it takes too much skill. Now, here's the thing about that. I decided what I need to do is start creating a list somewhere for those who have never had a tank before and start as their very first tank a father fish system. There are hundreds such people that I'm aware of. And in 99 cases out of 100, they're totally successful. In fact, if they're not, it's because they messed it up in some obvious way. Didn't level the dirt and put the sand in with a big mountain of dirt in the middle that comes right up through a quarter inch of sand, that kind of thing. I really don't know anyone who has failed with this system as their very first tank, unless, as I said, they did something dramatically wrong, which is even at that correctable. So I just it it was I knew what he was doing. He's trying to carve out a niche. I mean, he's got 500,000 subscribers. I have half the subscribers he has, and I've got more monthly views than he does. So he's trying to get that up. He ain't alone. I am too. I mean, everybody in the fish tube is suffering under YouTube. YouTube is not our friend and not doing us any favors at all. They're dramatically restricting the numbers of people who get to find out anything at all about the fish world. Uh, it just doesn't impact. They don't allow it to impact beyond a very narrow population of people, and that's really sad. I think the way to get around that is to create another channel that is more generic. And I am considering doing that. And probably I want to make it something environmental, but there's no category for that. There's no way to do that. It would have to be political, or it would have to be, it could be scientific, I guess. The categories are not really helpful at all. They're very restricted categories that don't permit, for example, there's no way, well, there are a lot of things there's no way to do as a category. But anyway, I'm trying to figure out a way to do that. If I can impact another segment of the YouTube population, then I can bring this message to that population simply by having it as a second channel. So I'm working on that. We'll see if I'm able to actually achieve it. Doing live streams, it does mess up the algorithm. No question about it. That long period of time when I did live streams, I got my viewers up, my hours up. It did that, but it really slowed down the growth. The other thing that's happened though is the shorts. And the shorts have been an absolute disaster at monetization and activity in long form videos. It has dropped the income precipitously for everyone across the board, and it has dropped the viewer hours for long videos across the board and dropped it dramatically. I'm at 1/4 where I was a year ago in terms uh, of, of views per month. And at that, I'm higher than 90% of the other people on my level and above. Never mind people who were much smaller, people who were at hundreds of thousands of subscribers, by and large, are not doing as well as me. There are a few that are blowing it out of the water. Just have got me just sinking like a stone. Four, 4 to 8 to 10 times more views than I have. Don't know how they do it. Wish I did. Some of them you know about, a lot you don't. There are there are YouTubers out there with very big channels who none of us know anything about. And I really don't understand that unless the YouTube fish tube itself is broken into categories and groups, whether geographical, national, or whatever, that never make contact with each other. So I don't know. It's a confusing picture, and there's no real easy way to understand it. Facebook Reels pays better than YouTube. That's interesting. Huh. Didn't know that. I'll tell you how bad it is. Tell you how bad it is. I have a short that has 2 million views. 2 million views on a short. You know how much money I've made on that short? Take a guess. Let me see a couple of guesses. Oxtail soup. I had oxtail stew recently. Love it. I got to do a soup. A soup. Maybe I'll do a soup channel. $5, 120, 500, $1.89, 5,050 billion. There's Stan Pittman. Haven't got your camera yet. $10. 2 million views. That video has made $10. That's 1 penny per 10,000 views. Think of it. 1 penny per 10,000 views. A penny per 10,000 views. That's less than nothing. That's a complete and utter insult. That is highway robbery. That is theft of the maddest sort. Even if my math is off. It's buffering. Are you up yet? You're not up yet. I think it's still buffering. $5. Pretty close, Carly. Pretty close. $10, honest to God. Not insane. Yeah, and you know YouTube made for 2 million views. What do you suppose they made? $100,000, probably. Probably. And what's my cut? $10. $10. So that's the other problem. Everyone is losing money on YouTube. Everyone is down minimum 75% where they were a year ago. So it's getting really bad. No cursing, but should be promoting ads. Yeah, I don't know about the ads. They do take all the ad money. Yeah, I know. We need something better. We really need something better. I was told about a new, it's not a new channel, it's been around for a few years, but it's a creator run server that's under a bigger server. I tried to get in, couldn't get in. Corporate greed. You know, it's not so much corporate greed as it is that the corporation has grown to the point where it is utterly massive for the sake of being utterly massive. They've got such an enormous income stream that they just spend money like water. YouTube takes a third of a super chat. That's absolutely right. If you send $1 to me, YouTube takes 35%, 35 cents out of $1. That's why there are companies who will not advertise on YouTube or will not, promote because it's a they're too they've become too big. They become so big that they're not responsive beyond their own interests. We need X to bring it. X was banned in Brazil because Brazil demanded that they censor their channel, and they refused. Stands up. We got him. There he is. Hi,
Hey, what's happening?
we got you. Nice to see you.
Excuse the head cold.
Oh, you too. Huh?
I wanted to show Dina
Nice.
turtle tank.
Wonderful. What kind of turtle?
That's just a red air we found out in the yard.
Nice.
But show Dina that hornwort. It's doing great in the turtles. She was
Oh
talking
yeah,
using it for turtles.
right.
There's my little snapper.
Isn't he cute?
We're
I love
staring.
it.
Went to an auction this weekend. Got this trio of white platinum guppies.
Oh, they are so neat. I've got some of those. I got some males. I didn't get any females.
Yeah,
I
they
got
had another,
two males. So
they had
pretty.
another trio. Had another trio, but I got outbid.
Ah,
Let's go see if I can find one. I've got some ghost shrimp. I mean, some grass shrimp, wild grass shrimp in here,
oh, nice.
but they're really hard to see.
Yeah, they're clear. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he froze up on us. So, but there he is. I think he's back.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
buffered.
Yeah, it just came back up.
Yeah. These are the humpback limia.
Oh, nice.
Started out with a trio, and you can see what they've done.
Wow, very cool.
It's my Florida flagfish. If 3G's watching, this is my future angel tank. Whenever he's ready.
Right.
That's one of 3G's super red.
Oh, cool.
Those are my neon swords.
Pretty.
These are the Mickey Mouse swords.
I've never seen a Mickey Mouse sword. That's neat.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty prolific too. I don't pull the mothers, so I lose a few, but
Yeah. Nice.
it's just another strand of guppies I'm working with.
A red. That's a pretty one.
I lost the parents. These are the babies that I've grown out.
Ah,
These are blue wag platies. Let me see over here. These are least killies.
oh, that's Formosa. That's a
Yeah,
really, really nice fish.
yeah, and they're pretty prolific too. They're a little slower because they have them one at a time, but
Right.
That tank's just full of gambusia that I caught in the lake.
Not nice fish.
They're playing, but they're active.
Yeah, they're busy little fish. Yeah, they're best kept by themselves. They do better by
The
themselves.
little sorority, I got 3 female bettas and a couple of just miscellaneous babies in there.
Ah,
And a couple of
hmm.
betta bases. I was at that auction, and you can't see them. There's one of 3G's King Kong guppies right there.
Oh, look at that! Wow.
But there's 4 little blue crayfish in there. They're about half an inch long, but you'll never see them.
Huh.
Some black swords. And they threw there's an orange one in there, a solid orange one. That's all that's ever been in that tank is black swords.
Really?
That's my scud bucket.
It's all in the genes, isn't it?
Yeah. That thing's probably got 100 of them grass shrimp in it.
Nice.
Well, let me show you one more and we'll be out of here. There's Big Red.
Hey, guy.
Call this my retirement tank. It's a 60-gallon. When I get done with something or they age out, I just let them live it out in there.
Right, right.
And this is the other tank of 3G's King Kong guppies.
They are stunning, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. They really
Yeah.
are. I was sure glad he shared them with me.
I need to do that.
There's about 10 or 15 babies rolling around in there.
Huh.
Those are 3G's little albino Corys, too. I'm pretty lucky. I live pretty close to 3G.
Right.
Well, that's all I got. I just wanted to pop
Well,
on.
thank you, Dan. That's wonderful. Appreciate you coming up.
We'll see y'all later.
Bye. Oh, very nice. Thank you so much. Scud bucket, right. Amber gray. My fish tank has what looks like white mold on the glass top tank and on the filters. This is water mold. How do I fix it? Is it dangerous? You don't fix it, it's not dangerous. It is really not a problem at all. It's a fungus. It's an edible. Think of it as mushroom culture. It's highly edible. Snails eat it. Fish will pick at it. There's absolutely nothing to be worried about with it. Let's see. Nice, Dan. Thank you very much. Let's see, Amber, we need to get you a wrench. Oh, we got you one. Just needs to show up. Right, a lot of nice tanks. Oh dear. Alicia Zablo is setting up a 25 and can't figure out what to put in it. Well, you just need to look around, I guess, don't you? Know the feeling. Let's see. Okay, got you a wrench. Alicia. Amber is saying start with mollies and guppies. Well, always a good choice, isn't it? And then add a couple of tetras. Yeah, that really is good advice. Start with what's simple and easy, inexpensive and practical. Learn to care for them, and then you can move on and do other things. Not bad advice at all. Tanner's talking about Alban from the Discord is millions of ostracons and lives in Maryland. Well, I will have to look him up, Tanner. Thank you. How are we doing time wise? They're hitting 8 o'clock. I am going to shut down at 8 o'clock, guys. I'm really tired. Um, don't get goldfish, Amber says. I'm really tired and just under a lot of stress right now. So it's kind of playing on, but I'm glad I was able to do this. It always energizes me and just makes me feel very privileged to be able to have so many friends. Tanner, amazed how you say just use dirt and sand. Well, there it is. Ah, that's it. Dirt and sand. Kim Minnie, 10 for $20 for ostracons. Well, depending on what they are, that could be a good deal. There are some that are enormously expensive. Got plants last week, looked great when I got them. Some melted a little. Leaves do that. I mean, that's normal for the leaf of a plant. What you want to make sure is that the root and the stem remain firm. If the root and the stem are firm, the leaves always will. Leaves die. That's the nature of leaves. If they're brown or the leaves are brown, that doesn't mean the plant is damaged. Check the stem and check the root. If the stem is firm and the root is firm, then the plant is healthy and it's going to be fine. One more show and tell. Well, let's get somebody up. How's the prices? Problem is better. They attack others. You have to really research them and get acclimated. Well, it depends, Amber. I've got male bettas in my tanks that are not at all aggressive. Thank you, Dina. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of worn out. Any advice for a new molly tank? Just keep a lot of plants in there. Um, it'll it'll make the mollies very happy. Oh, here's 3G. Okay, we're gonna do 3G. That's good. Wonderful. Glad you came up.
Oh goodness, I didn't realize you was fixing to shut her down.
It's okay. We'll do you first.
I was going to show you my new Altum Angels.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, look at them back there. How big are they?
They're just bigger than a quarter.
Okay,
Body
they're
wise, of
hanging.
course, the fins are quite a bit bigger, but body wise, about the size of a quarter.
There's
And
something.
right now, they're wanting to stare at the back glass.
So those are out of Texas. That's the
No, these are out of Oregon,
Oregon.
up
Oh,
by
really?
Kenny E.
Is that where he got his?
Yes, he's got
Okay.
some people that are in his local fish club,
And they're breeding them.
and they're breeding them. Oh yes, he's breeding
Wow.
them big time, and they're available at the wet spot.
Oh, really? Huh. Remarkable.
Well, I got 6 of them, and they're in a 55-gallon deep substrate
Well, I
Malaysian
wish you
trumpet.
well with them. Uh, be nice to see you be able to breed them. That would be wonderful,
That's the goal. I mean, here in
right?
Louisiana, they just don't exist,
Right,
and it'd be nice to get them going around here.
for sure. Look at these guys, koi angels.
Another 55-gallon deep substrate.
Beautiful fish. That's a catfish. What is that?
That's a hoplo.
What's a hoplo? A blonde hop.
Hoplo.
It's a white one. Huh?
Yes, an albino hoplo cat, which
Albino.
looks like a kind of a Cory cat on steroids. It gets about 5 inches long.
Yeah, like a river cat. They're invasive in Florida, and you find them. Sometimes you can find them in by the thousand in boils.
I've heard that you can put styrofoam floating on the surface of the tank, and they'll lay eggs on that.
Oh, really?
So I got 3 of them, and I have 2 males and 1 female, and I'm gonna give
Nice.
them a shot.
Yeah. Huh.
I'm gonna give them a shot. But anyhow,
Yeah.
I was gonna show you the Altums, and before you got
I
out of
love
here,
them.
and I know
Thank you so much. They're wonderful. I would be.
I got them in a nice black water tank. Hopefully, they'll feel like they're at home.
Yeah, exactly. Looking forward to seeing them grow. Wonderful.
Yep. And if Stan's listening, Stan, we can meet this weekend. I'll bring you those angelfish.
There you go.
And,
Yeah, I think Stan's still here.
Good deal. I enjoyed seeing his tanks. He's got some
That
great
was
looking
wonderful.
tanks.
Yes,
Wonderful
absolutely.
fish.
Yeah, he really does.
Stan's the man. He's coming along. He's got his RO system up and it's starting to thrive now.
Nice. Yeah, he's doing well, isn't he? Doing really well.
He is.
That's great.
Here's
Thank you. The blues,
Bulgarian greens.
the greens. Huh. Are they albino? Is that
No,
a red
sir.
eye?
That is a red eye, but it's not an albino eye.
Huh.
Got 2 over there, and I got 2 over here. You know, they're Bulgarian seal points.
Okay. Nice.
All right, I'm about back on out here. I know you're ready to shut her down. We love you, and we'll see you next week or Sunday.
Thank
You going to
you,
do it again Sunday?
Yeah, we'll be here Sunday for sure.
Show and tell again, or just
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the right formula. It's something everybody enjoys. It's a way to be able to share. Yeah, I like it.
Jeff Pelham done a live earlier today and went to a guy's room and just showed all this stuff. And that's
nice. Yeah,
that's the content we really want to see.
That's right. Exactly.
See other people's stuff, what they got going on.
You bet. Thank you, 3G.
Yes, sir. We'll see you next time.
Bye for now. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Let's see if we can get our tune back up here. I think I can do it. Let me get this back up and going here. How do I do this? Like that. I'll do it like that. And then turn it on.
I love my little fishes as they swim
swim
about their home.
I
I
love
love my little fishes
as it
as they swim
swims
about their home.
when the sunlight
When the
shines
sunlight
upon them,
shines upon them,
and their colors
and
begin
their
to
colors
glow.
begin to glow.
Am drawn into
I'm
the
drawn
world
into
where
a
my
world
heart
where
longs
my
to go.
heart longs to
I
go.
remember
I
things of
imagine
beauty
scenes of
and
beauty,
feel the warmth of
feel the warmth
love.
of love.
I love my
I
little
love my
fishies
little
as
fishes
they swim
as they
about
swim
their
about their home. I have traveled the world over, but never found a peace that comes from watching my fishies as they swim about their home.
My heart
My
is
heart
warm
is happy and
and
I am
content
content
to sit
to
and
sit
watch
and
them
watch them
swim.
swim.
I will
I
not
will
feel
not
alone
be alone
while my
while the
fishies are
fishies
in
are
my
in
home.
my home.
When the
When the
sunlight
sunlight
shines
shines
upon them
upon them
and the
and
colors
their colors
begin to
begin
glow,
to glow, I
am
am
drawn
drawn
into
into
a
a
world
world
where
where
my
my
heart
heart
longs to
longs to
go.
go.
I
I
imagine
imagine
scenes of
scenes of
beauty
beauty
and
and
feel the
feel the
warmth of
warmth of
love.
love.
I love
I
my
love my
little
little
fishes
fishes
as they
as they
swim
swim
about their
about their
home.
home.
Good night, all. Love you all. Wonderful to be with you. Be back on Sunday. Make sure you catch the new video if you haven't seen it. It's probably the best video I've ever made. Do hope you appreciate it. Love you all. Bye for now.